Good evening. I don't need this stand. Good evening. Hello to those that know me, and hello to those that don't know me. To those that don't know me, well done so far. I'm afraid I have to take that away from you now. I like the setup we have tonight because most of you are sitting at a comfortable distance where you can choose whether or not to laugh at my jokes, and I get to stay awake thinking about that choice tonight. I'm sort of relying on the front row though, so thank you. No, I was quite nervous coming out tonight because it's my first time doing stand-up comedy in front of a large crowd. So I went up to my girlfriend asking for some advice to help ease my nerves. She told me, there's no reason for you to be nervous. No one's coming to see you. I broke up with her. No, she's here in the crowd tonight, so feel free to make her uncomfortable or something. No, we've got some good stuff on tonight. Very lovely rendition of Sweeney Todd we just had. I love that musical. Good comics as well, so nicely done. I was actually asked to be a part of a musical number in this show, but I declined it. And I've been asked to do a lot of Rudd stuff, actually, because I was in a lot of stuff last year, and people have been coming up to me saying, Enrique, you were in tons of Rudd shows last year. Why haven't you auditioned for any Rudd shows this year? And I said, well, your shows suck. Struck a nerve. Well, I should have thought about that. No, it's time, really. It's my second year of uni now, so I've been cracking down on essays. But it's not just that, really. It's hard to audition for plays in England when you sound like someone like me. I am American, if you can't tell. Yes, it's true. It's true. So auditioning for stuff like Shakespeare, British plays with lots of British actors, not even just British plays. We had the Crucible on recently. That's an American play. But everyone who auditioned were British, so I felt kind of pressured, maybe like it would feel odd being the only one with an American accent. I feel sort of pressured to put on a British one, but I don't usually put on British accents unless I want to clear a room, so fire exits to your left and right, by the way, because nevertheless you will be hearing that in this set. But yeah, in fact, as an American, many things I say are taken by British people with a dash of orange, egotistical, misogynistic sauce. And I don't blame them, because it is sort of an embarrassing time to be an American, I'd say. Can you imagine living in the same country as that poor, unfortunate creature stuck in the White House, forced to share a bed with Donald Trump? I kid, but you guys have Brexit, right? So we're even. Maybe if Trump does succeed his 4 years of his presidency, you guys will have sorted that out by then. We both made our mistakes, we can put that behind us and sort of move on. Bad things are happening in the world, bad things, not just politics, entertainment as well, there's celebrities, things are going on there. I actually used to think a celebrity roast was an act of cannibalism. Whenever Comedy Central announced one, I thought, well, whoever it is this time must have had some pretty bad sexual misconduct allegations come up recently. No, it's bizarre. It's bizarre how Hollywood is sort of crumbling in itself now, and all these allegations, it's terrible, really. It's some people you wouldn't even imagine. Like, for me, it was Kevin Spacey. Here's the story. I was in a film with Kevin Spacey when I was 6 years old. This is true. It's one of my earliest memories. I'm very fond of those memories. I had a really good time. However, not a lot of people know this because it's not really something I advertise about myself. I think it's kind of douchey to gloat about that I was in a film with him. However, I think now, the longer I don't mention it, the more it seems like I'm a victim of trauma. And I thought Kevin was one of the good guys. Yeah, but good guys, bad guys, who can tell the difference between a priest and a mugger? You don't really know anymore. Anyone here been mugged? Hands up, people have been mugged. Less than I thought for Reading. Those of you who haven't been mugged, I'll be outside after the show. Just come see me. No, I'm starting to think it's only a matter of time before muggers start carrying card readers. It makes sense, it's efficient, not a lot of people carry cash nowadays, but it sounds ridiculous to sort of imagine. Imagine you're held at gunpoint, screaming for like, please, sorry, I don't have any cash, please, I have a family. And this guy pulls out a card reader, he's like, oh, it's all right, we take cash. I'm sorry, contactless isn't working. Just tuck your pin in out, mind the gun, don't worry, we can have a receipt. So that's pretty crazy. I've never been mugged before. I probably will be. Statistically, I will be mugged, but I'm not worried about it. I think as an American, I'm pretty used to the fact that I may be publicly shot. So I'm not worried about that. I'm more worried about the aftermath, sort of like the after-mugging, if you will, the post-mug at the hospital. Not that I'm worried I'll be in a bad hospital, more so the thing is, in the US, we don't have the NHS or any sort of logical healthcare system. For me, visiting the doctor is like visiting the doctor, except a tiny businessman follows you and occasionally takes out $500 from your wallet. Everything's really expensive. Things you wouldn't even imagine, really, like just painkillers and stuff. And sometimes they're really sneaky about taking money from you. Here's another story. A couple years ago, I was getting my wisdom teeth taken out. All 4 wisdom teeth had to go under surgery. It was going under general anesthetic so that I wouldn't remember any of it. There I was on the table, they were about to cut into my mouth, and the doctor comes in and shows them the bill. And I thought, what exactly am I expected to say to this? I was literally strapped to a table, about to be injected with anesthetic, like I'm gonna say no, and that's it. Like I'm gonna say, you know what, guys, shut it down. This is out of my price range. I think it was a good effort, but we're gonna have to reconsider. I think I'll go outside, just take a rock and get him out myself. I'm sorry about that. It ended up costing about $2,000 for all 4 teeth. Yeah, it's quite expensive. It's all privatized, because as you guys know, we all know why. Old, white, racist men need money. They do. And I know, it's a noble cause, I'd say. A noble cause. Think of it on their side. They have white, racist children to feed. They need to emotionally neglect their wives and hide from the depression caused by a life of anger, sadness, and probably repressed homosexuality. So they need the money. And who cares if I die, really? They don't. If I can't pay for US healthcare now, who's to say I'll contribute to the economy when I'm older? Well, significantly. Next year I'll be 20 years old. If I'm not the CEO of some obscure startup company specializing in space tourism 5 years from now, I might as well be dead. And that's the end of my set. I'm sorry we didn't end on a big laugh. But thank you very much.